Hello, I am back. Again, I'm Nate. I had patellar tendon repair surgery on my left knee on the 12th of September, and I am doing videos to kind of chart my progress or lack thereof. Let's see, I didn't do a video yesterday. I just forgot. I guess the big news is yesterday I attempted to drive, and driving, I mean, I could drive, I could get in, I could get out, but the position I was in was extremely uncomfortable for my neck and my back. I was kind of in a really, really slouched position, and it was just not good. So that's not going to work. Going to have to try to come up with a solution. So we're going to try some pillows, maybe some, I don't know. Hope it works. I hope it doesn't cause problems, because if it does, I'm not going to be able to work. So let's see what else. I was probably on my leg or on my feet too much yesterday with the driving, and my wife's my in-laws are here, and let's see. I did spend a lot of time with my legs up early in the day yesterday, and but after that I definitely did more than I should have. One thing I'm a little concerned about is I'm feeling what I think might be one of the knots that secure the suture. My guess is they're at the top of the patella, and one of them feels like it's as my knee is. So basically, when I was driving, the position I was trying to get into help my back and neck was actually kind of probably putting my knee in a very slight flexed position. I mean, probably only a degree or two more flexion than I've been keeping it at. It wasn't enough to feel like the repair was under tension very much. However, it felt like either the dressing or let's call it the combination of the dressing, the ACE wrap, and then maybe the ice machine wrap on top of that, was kind of increasing the pressure right at that top of the patella from that ever so slight bend, and the pressure on the knot felt, well, it doesn't feel good, and I hope it isn't causing a let's just call a spade a spade. I really hope I don't have a wound dehiscence. That would be not good. Yeah, so, or an ulcer or whatever from the knot, like a little micro pressure sore. So, sorry, I just ate an apple. Anyways, I hope that's not a problem. I don't think there's a lot else going on or has happened, even though it's been 2 days. I do kind of realize I got my days mixed up, so I think today is day 9 post-op. Today is Saturday, and I'm not sure what the date is. And my surgery was not this Thursday, but the previous Thursday. So, yeah, 9 days. So I think I've been off by a day on my titles of my posts, but whatever. Not that big a deal. Um, anyway, so there's a duplicate day 7 or whatever, I think, and whatever. Um, let's see. Oh, I discovered a couple things. So, sorry, this is probably TMI, but I've had a lot of urinary urgency and pain with voiding since surgery. And at first I just assumed it was because maybe they catheterized me while I was under. Well, yesterday, and the urinary urgency and painful voiding hasn't diminished since surgery. So, yesterday I actually called the doctor and just asked them if I was catheterized, and they said no. Follow up with your primary doctor. And so then I just was like looking into like symptoms of a urinary tract infection, and I didn't know what it was. And then when you learn about UTIs, they always mention cranberry juice. So I was like, oh, well, I made some cranberry jello, or my mom made me cranberry juice jello the day after surgery, and I've been munching on that because they say gelatin is full of collagen, and collagen is good for healing connective tissue. So I was eating that in a pretty big container of it, and didn't think much of it. So I've been having some every day. And then, so when I read about the, cranberry juice for UTI, I thought, well, I better double down on it. So there was some juice left, so I chugged some juice yesterday, and then I did a little more research and realized maybe the cranberry juice is the problem. So I looked into it, and it sounds like cranberry juice can cause urinary urgency and painful voiding if you don't have a UTI, just due to the acidic and irritant nature of cranberry juice. So I'm hoping that as the days go by and I haven't had any of this cranberry juice, that I won't have these symptoms anymore. So hopefully that will happen. I do kind of have a vague recollection from a long time ago of drinking cranberry juice for a period of time and having that symptom of urinary urgency and painful voiding. So hoping that's the problem and not something else. Other than that, on the same genre, my digestion is, well, it's been crazy, absolutely crazy. And I think I discovered it's because of the bars that my friend made for me that help with constipation. I think they swung the bell curve too far in the other direction. And they have flax seeds and prunes and something other stuff in them to help you go number 2. And I think they've been creating a lot of gas and a lot of going number 2, which is not easy in my current situation. So hoping as I again get further from consuming the bars that issue will resolve. and things will get back to, as they call, regular. Um, as far as the knee goes, yeah, I haven't had anything for pain in my knee in a few days, and I think my main reason for doing that is I would really like to know what my real pain level is. I don't, I just have an inherent issue with masking what's going on. Not, I'm not a militant about it, but, if it's really hurting, I'll take something, but it hasn't been enough to disrupt sleep, so that's really what matters to me. I did have to elevate my leg last night, and from yesterday's, put my leg on a pillow from yesterday's over, or just too much time dependent, with my leg dependent. But as far as like walking around, I'm noticing that, the doctor said weight bear as tolerated, and tolerated means not causing pain and not causing a quadricep contraction. And I've noticed that I'm able to put a little more weight on that leg now, with no increase in pain, and it might be just learning how to move. And let's see, driving was the real conundrum yesterday. That was, what I thought was going to be difficult was easy, and what I thought was going to be easy was really hard. So what I initially thought was going to be difficult was getting in and out of the car. Well, initially, a couple days ago, I tried getting in just on my own into the driver's seat, and the way I did it was to sit on the side of sit down on the side of the seat, and then bring my right leg in first, and then bring my left leg in second. And I did it. It wasn't easy, but I did it. And then I did the opposite, getting out of the car, and that was really hard, and I had a few pretty good twinges. And I decided that was not the way to do it. So then yesterday, when I attempted to get in the driver's seat, I first tried to sit down, then put the right leg in, and then bring the left leg in. I was like, this isn't going to work. So I actually did it completely different. I standing next to the car, I put my left leg, I lifted it into the footwell, and then I used my arms to support myself and brought in the other leg and got in. It was not easy, but it certainly put less stress on my knee, on the patellar tendon repair. So I did that, and then getting out was super easy for some reason. I don't know why. But so that was what I expected to be hard, was getting in and out, but it ended up being the easy part. And what was hard was the position driving. It's untenable. It is absolutely a non-starter. It's like putting me into this curled up position where my lower back and neck, I'm just curled up into a question mark. It is not going to work. So we're going to have to come up with some solutions. Hopefully it'll work with pillows. If it doesn't, then I don't know. I'm not going to be able to do it if it doesn't work. So other than that, I discovered that when I had attempted getting into the car, I had put my left foot in such a place that and I put it in the same place yesterday when I drove, and I realized my left foot was under the brake pedal. Well, that's not gonna work. It didn't, my foot, the pedal didn't contact my foot, but I knew under a hard braking time it would, and it would jack my foot. So I put my foot on the left foot on the little raised portion to the left of the brake pedal where your left foot would normally rest. And I don't know, just everything was jacked up. It just did not, nothing felt right. So that was, yeah, basically there's going to need to be some adjustments that need to happen because that wasn't working. Nothing was working. So everybody wish me luck that I can figure out how to drive comfortably and safely. And I think that's about it for the day. Had an excellent dinner last night, and my wife made it. It was great. Crock pots are the best. Maybe I like that because I'm of a British Isles descent. Anyways, or maybe because I guess I'm mostly Swedish and Norwegian, but I don't know. It's all a mixed jumble in that vicinity of the world. I really like what I call spoon meat. And I like gelatin. So I guess I'll sign off, everybody. I hope this is helpful, but it's probably not. Have a good day.